Hey, Waldo! What's up? What's up? So, where are you from? Your house? Well, what do? Annoy you? No, I meant like, what do you do for like a job? Oh yeah, put up with you. And neither one of them pays really well. Oh, you're funny, man. Yeah, I just gotta pick on you because you're my pal, you know. I love this old guy. Oh, you're crazy, man. You're crazy, bro. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. Alright, so what's going on today? So today, we're going to share a story about David. David? Yeah, from the Bible. Oh, King David. Okay, I got you, man. Got you. Okay. And we're going to talk about a guy named Nabal, okay, and a gal named Abigail. A gal? Yeah, a gal named Abigail. Is she hot? Well, we'll find out, man. Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's get to the story here. Okay, cool. Okay, so after the prophet Samuel died, wait, hold on. What's a prophet? A prophet is like a messenger from God. Oh, okay, cool deal, man. Awesome. Okay, so David and his men went to live in the desert in Kanda? I think that says Paran there, Lolly. Oh, you're right. I'm glad you said that, man. It's Paran, it's not Panda. Yep, I knew I was going to be good for something, you know. All right, so off with the story. So nearby lived a rich man called Nabal, who was known to be proud and selfish. Oh man, he doesn't really sound much like a friend to anybody, you know. Yeah, so he was married to a beautiful woman called Abigail. Oh, there's our gal right there, a beautiful gal. All right. So what I want to know is, what's she doing with a jerk like him who's proud and selfish? Well, let's find out. So Nabal owned large herds and flocks, and David and his men protected Nabal's shepherds. Well, la-di-da, man, no wonder why she's with him. You know, he's rich and loaded, so gee whiz, you know. So no harm was done to any of the animals, and none were taken for food. Alrighty, cool deal. Let's go on, man. So when the time came to sheep shearing season, David sent messengers to Nabal. They gave him a greeting of peace and asked him for supplies of water, bread, and meat. I would have asked for a burrito. Okay. Hey, Mr. I think his name's Mr. Trailer. Can you come see up here there, please, my good buddy Tal? Hey, this is Mr. Trailer, everybody. Give it up for this handsome fella. Yeah, all right. Hey, can you come on this side, though? I know you want to stand there and nod for everybody, but I got a request for you. Can you please turn the page, because this guy apparently can't multitask too well up here with one hand, you know. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And I ask you if you can turn the page. If you don't mind, please continue to do so. All right. So back to our story. So Nabal angrily refused. Who is David? Who is David? How's that? That's pretty scary. Oh, thank you. So he exclaimed, why should I give him the bread and meat I have prepared for my workers? Probably because he's hungry. I would guess so too as well. So, yeah, Doritos, man. Taco Bell Doritos, all right. So the messengers reported back to David, who was very upset at Nabal's attitude. Hey, I ain't blaming, I'll be pretty upset too, man, without his attitude. So he ordered 400 of his men, this is David, to get their swords and go with him to teach Nabal a lesson. Oh yeah, that's what I do, you know, I'd be like, you know, like, off with his head! Yeah, off with his head, man. So, David said, I have protected this man and his wife, and I have been in the desert, and he gives me nothing in return. David angrily complained, hey, I would do the same thing too, man, you know. I wouldn't be too happy about that. I wouldn't be either, man. So David said, nothing he owned has gone missing. He has paid me bad for good. Yeah, that doesn't sound too much like a good friend to me, you know. I wouldn't want to work for a naval. Man, what a joke. I wouldn't want to either, buddy. So a young man rushed to Dude, English is hard for me today, huh? That pretty much is, man. So a young man rushed to warn Nabal's wife. Is that the hot chick? That's the hot chick. So he went to go warn Abigail of the danger that she was in. David's men were very good to us, said this guy, and protected us as we looked after the sheep. But Nabal has refused to show any kindness in return, and now David and his mighty men are on their way. Without telling her husband, Abigail quickly packed 200 loaves of bread, 2 bottles of wine, 5 sheep ready to eat, 5 baskets of dry grain, and 100 vines of dry grapes, and 200 loaves of figs, and loaded them on donkeys. Wait, hold on. She gave them all that? I would have just been happy with a Happy Meal, man. Anybody like Happy Meals from McDonald's up there? Y'all like Happy Meals? Me too, man. Oh, Waldo. They didn't have McDonald's back then. Oh, that's a bummer. Gee whiz, man. So she got on a donkey and set out to find David. So she got on a donkey too. Why not a car? Because cars weren't invented yet, Waldo. Oh, okay. Well, what happens if the donkey tooted or something? Wouldn't that snail really dead or something? Who'd want to ride on a smelly donkey? Jeez. Well, that's all they had back then, man. Oh, I'm glad I live in this age, then. All right, let's continue with the story, Waldo. Okay, okay, fill in. So when Abigail saw David, she got off her donkey. Donkey! And she bowed in front of him. And she said, let the sin on me alone. Let the sin be on me alone, my Lord. I beg you, do not hold a grudge against Nabal. His name means foolishness. Yeah, that's certainly true because he seems like it. And he is. Yep, she's definitely not lying about that. No, she's not, man. No, she's not. Please accept this gift and forgive my sin and the sin of my family. The Lord God will keep his promises and make you king of Israel. Oh, so he's not the king yet. Nope, not yet, man. And he will protect you from anyone who tries to do you harm. Well, that sounds like a really good deal. I'll take it. Yes, sir, it does. I sure would. Okay, let's continue with the story, man. Okay. So David replied, thanks be to the Lord God of Israel, who sent you to meet me. I am grateful for your wisdom. You have prevented me from being guilty of shedding blood by killing Nabal, and his men are hurting you. Oh yeah, that's true, because he was going to be like, oh, I'll put his head. Oh, pretty much, man. Alright. Let's see what we got next. Okay. So David took her gift, saying, go home in peace. I have listened to you and what you have asked. Oh man, alright, so he's letting her go, man. Oh, they took her out on a date. That's fine, you know. Oh, Waldo. Then Abigail returned home. She found her husband was having a large feast and was drunk. So he was drinking too many brewskis, huh? Pretty much. A little too much beer. And beer is not really good for you kids. Don't ever do beer or alcohol. Oh, good point, man. Good point. I like that. So she waited until the next morning when Nabal was sober, and he was probably a little hungover too. Probably so, before telling him what she had done. On hearing this news, Nabal suffered a heart attack. Oh, gee whiz, man. He was like that angry he suffered a heart attack? Man, that must be some anger right there. Well, that's pretty angry, man. Jeez, what's that on me, bro? Oh my gosh. Okay. So when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, thanks be to the Lord who has punished Nabal for putting me to shame. He has kept me from sin and has turned the sin of Nabal upon himself. So he didn't have to go, oh, cut his head. No, he didn't have to cut his head off. Oh, what's the fun in that, man? Well, it's just the fact that it kept David from sinning from killing Nabal, because Just a sin to kill people, man. No, yeah, that's true. You make a good point, man. That's why this guy's up here teaching to y'all, and not me. But, yep, am I doing good, man? I'm doing all right? They're doing a fine job, Waldo. They're doing a fine job. Oh, thanks, man. This is why he's my pal. You're my pal too, Waldo. You're awesome. Hey, don't touch the hair, man. Sorry. Okay. But who could look after Abigail now? David sent messengers to Abigail. David has sent us to you, they explained, to ask you to be his wife. Oh yeah, man, you go get that girl, man. That's right. Especially if she's pretty and hot like Abigail. Yeah, my wife's hotter though. I have to agree with you. Thanks, man. Thanks. So Abigail bowed to the ground and washed the messenger's feet. Oh my gosh, that seems like a dirty job. That's the job of a servant, you know. So, yeah. Oh man, you wouldn't want to wash my feet. You probably smell like all get up, you know. I wouldn't doubt it, man. So she washed her feet before rushing to get ready for David. Yep, because she got to go get that man. That's right, she's getting married. And, yep, lucky Jesus. I know, Waldo, I know. So she rode on a donkey, and followed the men to David's hideout. Abigail married David, who looked after her from that time on. And everybody lived happily ever after, except for Nabal. Pretty much, man, pretty much. All right, so that's the story right there, bro. Man, I like that story, man. I like that story. It had, especially it had like a hot chick in it, you know, and that, and oh yeah, it did. But like King David as well. Yep, that's true. You know, that's true. All right, so yeah, that was a close one. Yeah, especially for David, man. That was really close, man. Thank God he didn't have to chop his head off, though. Yeah, that would have been pretty bloody episode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it would have. So David accepted Abigail's gift and he thanked her. Yeah, all that food and they fit it all on a donkey. Oh my gosh. And 18-wheeler would have been a lot better decision. Well, they didn't have 18-wheelers back then, so they had to put them on donkeys. Yep, donkeys! Yep, some donkeys. And so I'm thinking Nabal's household was thankful too. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I'm pretty sure Abigail was thankful as well, you know? Donkey! Yep. So Abigail was a peacemaker. She was a peacemaker? Yeah, she made peace with people. Yeah, peacemaker, peace. You know those hippies from the 60s, man? Yep. Yeah, peace and love, man. Yeah. Well, something like that, but it would have turned out to be a match that would have ended badly if she wasn't a peacemaker. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, not giving them those gifts and saying, please forgive me for not rude and self-destruction. Yeah, it sure would have ended badly. She probably would have got her head cut off too. Probably so. So, who do you think won that match, Waldo? That would have to go to David and Abigail, man. Because, well, of course, Nabal pretty much got what he deserved. And David got to marry a hot chick named Abigail. And Abigail got to marry a king. So, yep, them two. It was David, no, not Nabal. It was Abigail and David. They were the winners in this match. Nabal lost big time. Yeah, he sure did. Okay, so no matter whose fan you are, we saw peace is only possible because someone was brave enough to choose peace. That's right, man. Peace and love. Oh, yeah. That's right. So peace is something we can only serve up with God's help. That's right, man. Yeah, we can't do anything without God. Even our best, man, God still does way more than our best. And just like Wally tells me sometimes, you do your best, and God will do the rest. But you know what? His rest is going to be way more, and I do mean way more than his best, than your best. His rest is going to be way more than your best. So remember that, kids, and don't do drugs. Thank you, Waldo. Thank you. Hey, everybody, give Waldo a hand.
Woo!
Man, thank you for letting me come over here. This was like totally fun. It's nice to be in front of a whole lot of people instead of just sitting by myself in this guy's room all day, you know. It's peaceful, but it's nice to come up and chit-chat with y'all and hang out with y'all, you know. So y'all have a great day, guys. Love y'all.